it's great to be back in the UAE. As great friends of the region, it always makes me happy to be here. But the announcement today made not just me happy, I think it made an awful lot of people happy because the ability to deliver clean energy 24 hours a day through a combination of solar and battery at a price that is competitive is it's kind of world-changing. For example, around the world right now, there are a great many of the largest technology companies wanting to build AI data centers, and their challenge is finding enough clean power to do it. I think today's announcement really does show we can unlock clean power for, well, any use. Going further, look, these things are only going to get better. The cost of batteries halved over the last year and a half. The cost of solar panels is similarly, it's been roughly halving over the last 2 years. So what we've got is these technologies just keep getting cheaper. So I think today's announcement is incredibly exciting, and we're going to see a lot more like it. Yeah. So Octopus Energy has grown from 0 9 years ago to now it's the biggest energy company in the UK. And you know, we're actually big in 4 of the European countries. We operate in 20 countries. We've got about $10 billion worth of renewable energy generation. You know, our job is just to do whatever it takes to drive this clean energy revolution. So we now manufacture heat pumps, which are electric heating, very efficient electric heating devices. Our technology, Kraken, supports over 60 million utility customers globally and is growing very rapidly. It manages nearly half of the grid-scale batteries in the UK. Because I think technology is really key to how we make clean energy cheap. It's not always sunny, it's not always windy. And when we're managing batteries, we need to work out when we're going to charge them and discharge them. Technology lets us do all these things more efficiently. So Xlinks is a project to build a huge solar farm with some wind turbines and batteries in Morocco, and then a cable to carry that electricity to the UK. It can supply 7% of the UK's electricity needs, and it could be operational as early as 2030. This is just one of a number of these interconnected projects. Because look, as we build out a clean energy system, we're going to be shipping electricity around the world the way that we already ship oil and gas. So, you know, if we've got long gas pipelines and long oil pipelines, it's actually easier to build an electricity cable. And so we're going to be connecting the areas of the world where it's sunny, or where it's windy, or where it's light at different times, so we can shift that electricity to where it's needed. I think this could be a huge opportunity for the UAE because obviously this is a region that was rich in oil and gas, but it's also an area that's rich in sunshine. And I'm speaking to many of the energy leaders here who are working on plans to be able to export clean electricity to many other countries. So we've got great cooperations with Mdar and Taqa. I'm really excited about one thing. We've been piloting our Kraken technology to provide better customer service with Taqa. And there's actually a team of people at Taqa that now support Octopus Energy's UK customers. There's 100,000 customers we've got in the UK. And when they get in touch, it's actually people in Abu Dhabi that are helping them. And I'm really proud of the team that I have in Britain. But actually, the team here in Abu Dhabi working for Taqa give more customer satisfaction, they get rated more highly by customers than when our own people do the work. We've just had a couple of weeks when it wasn't very windy and when the temperatures were very low. So in low temperatures, we've got a lot of energy consumption for heating. And if there's not a lot of wind, then we've had to burn a lot of gas. That's pushed the price of gas up, but it's nowhere near a crisis. There's plenty of spare gas, and prices are much lower than they were during the crisis a couple of years ago. In fact, I think this is a really good example of why we want to build Xlinks. Because at times when it's not windy, we can be using solar power from the Sahara instead.